if you're willing to inquire into your being, if the willingness is there, then you open the possibility. And one thing that's very important is, first, for a human being, if he really wants to explore into certain dimensions which are not yet in his experience, he has to know that I do not know. I do not know is an enormous possibility. Because, people as human beings, we get a great sense of security from feeling, okay, yes, we know everything. Ego loves to be in a position of authority in one's life. So, many people are clinging to different beliefs. With all due respect to them, it's largely out of fear. Because without hanging on to these beliefs, you'll feel an insecure place in the universe. And to protect yourself, you create so many different belief systems. So belief systems, it should become clear, it's not sufficient for human well-being. So to realize I do not know is a tremendous possibility. It's a bit, I've said this story before, for those of you who may have heard it. There's a story of a university professor who came to see a Zen master. And he wanted him to teach him about Zen. So the Zen master went and he got some tea and he put the teacup in front of the university professor and he started serving him the tea. The cup suddenly started overpouring. And then the university professor said, "Stop, nothing more is going to enter into this cup." The Zen master said, in exactly the same way, you've come here with heaps of assumptions and conclusions that you've created in your mind. How can I truly show you what Zen is unless you first empty your cup? So, good to have knowledge, very useful to have knowledge. But the moment you become attached to your knowledge, you become very rigid, very mechanical, very short-sighted. So, this is the beauty of a beginner's mind. When you're exploring into yourself or into any area of life with a beginner's mind, you have a certain flexibility and openness within you, which is very supportive for human well-being. I want you to see this. The more and more conclusions you create in your mind about life is the more and more rigid and suffocated you become. That's the beauty of a child. The beauty of a child is, in his experience, he's not created heaps of conclusions in his mind. Right? He's always fresh, vital, spontaneous. Parents think that, that we should teach the child. Yes, you can teach the child useful things about how to cope in the world. But in terms of well-being, compare the average adult to the average child. Who's happier? I think that children should give lessons to the parents about well-being.